Drake Hewitt down the left-hand side. Across the face. Oh, met in the air. Still there.
No.
Free kick to Southport. Back online for Magpies on air. Fortunately, it wasn't the connection gremlins this time. It was the software. Gremlins, Ewan, we've got you back.
Yep. Decent opportunity there for Mark Ellis on the head. Just couldn't really connect to it cleanly, though.
Nothing to note in our momentary absence, though, Ewan. Maybe just one chance that was for Adam Henley there that I think we just caught on the broadcast where Hewitt played the ball across the face and Henley just couldn't connect. But other than that, it's pretty much as it was. Chorley looking to turn the screw. Southport been all right. They haven't played like a team that are at the bottom of the league in fairness to them. Every credit. Yeah, thanks, Ian. Again, spread the word. Yeah, we have done. We've switched it on and off. It's unfortunately we've updated the software, but it just had a little momentary lapse there where it froze. It wouldn't respond, and then ultimately we've had to restart it again.
Southport just playing amongst themselves here at the back. And Hilton's pass goes out of play there. Tom Moore couldn't keep it in. Hilton as well there to keep the ball. I was looking for Slew on the outside of him.
Slew's had a few of these though, hasn't he already? In way, like he gives the ball away and then he just gets the rub of the green off the ricochet or by hook or by crook. He ends up with it, and surely need a little bit of luck, don't they?
Yeah, we've not really had the rub of the green with us so far. 3 chances. Any other day, really, you'd probably assume it would be 3-0 up at this point, but
Slew holding it up. He's trying to target Adam Henley. That's one thing's for sure. Clark gives up, give and go with Henley, and a bit of room for him to run into. And the challenge had to be right from
Lavelle, I think it was
Lavelle.
there.
Oh, Calvary, the idea is there. But again, like a
Ganua
little
now
sliding
coming with the
challenge,
ball,
and it
though, down the right.
falls really kindly to Arthur. Got it, edge of the D towards Hilton, who slips it right to Murphy. Worrell, good delivery
Good
from him, off
cross.
sort of off the midriff of George Pratt, and Southport have got a corner.
Despite Charlie having the better chances, you have to say that Southport are racking up these corners quite a bit at the minute. Another opportunity for Sonny Hilton to put the ball into the box. You have to say he has been Southport's most prominent player so far.
Surely have got to be absolutely switched on. Conceded more goals from set pieces in the last few weeks than they probably did for the entirety of last season. Ball's looped over from Ganua towards Slew and trying to get the beating of Warren Clark. Clark sticking to his man. Lavelle delivers. It's a good cross. It's met by Ganua. Hewitt's got the chase after this with Minahan. And Minahan takes the safe option and just punts it long.
Pratt gives the ball to Tom Carr. He's come deeper, the striker, and he's fouled by Ganua there on the left-hand side. It'll be a free kick for Charlie right on halfway. Blakeman's going to look to go long here. Mark Ellis is going
AFC
forwards.
filed 4-0 up against Spennymoor Town away. Just like that, Filed have kicked into gear. They beat Kings Lynn away at the weekend. Now they're going all the way from Kings Lynn to Spennymoor. Ball in from Blakeman, it's up towards Pratt. Summerfield's got to be careful, and he fouls Hilton. To be fair, he was probably stopping a counter-attack, wasn't he, from Hilton? And I think that's what Tom Moore's asking for, is a yellow card.
Yeah, referee seems reluctant at the minute to go to his pocket. There's been a few here, which I think many of the referees that we've had so far this season would have at least gone to the pocket once or twice.
Renshaw, just outside of the edge of his D. Goes for a Stephen Drench style kick towards Jordan Slew, heads it. Mark Ellis has got to be on it. Flag is up though, and Drenchy leapt off his line like a salmon to claim the header from Ellis. And now we get to witness what can only be described as art. It's another kick of the boot from Steve Drench, asking his players to give themselves an extra few yards. Here it comes, and not his finest one, Drenchy, but it finds Adam Henley and caught in the back, and Southport have got a throw.
It's almost not
More
send a long throw down the
long
line.
down the line. Ellis goes down.
Slew keeps it in.
No foul, and I think I just heard what Mark Ellis just said to the referee, and I won't repeat it, but it certainly tickled me. And look at that.
Ooh,
Bit of fortune favours the brave for Southport, and a good save. Save count for the night is 1 by that man in goal, Stephen Drench, down low. Another slice of luck from Southport, but Drenchy was there. A good stop from the man in goal.
It was there for Teddy Lavelle there on the edge of the box. Drench got down well and held on to it. Southport are really getting into this game though. Summerfield's got to keep the ball here. Wins a throw.
Yeah, 2 in 2 minutes for Danny Ormerod. 4-0. Referee Bragg keeps telling Adam Henley to go back a few more yards. Probably doing everybody all a favour and letting them all have a little bit of a breather. Henley takes the throw towards Tom Carr, who's sandwiched and wins a free kick.
Rightly so there. Didn't have a chance there, TC, to move whatsoever. Summerfield sends it long, looking for Craig Hewitt on the opposite side of the pitch. It's a good touchdown by Craig. Forced to go back to Blakeman. Blakeman gives it in back through behind.
Craig Hewitt does
Good
well.
touch
Takes
there,
the touch.
Rob
It's really good.
Pickles.
Craig Hewitt, edge of the box. Finds Tom Carr, hits it low. And Ewan, if we're being critical, did Tom Carr's finish lack the conviction?
You have to say it did. I feel as though he's maybe rushed his shot there a bit too much there, Tom Carr. He had an opportunity there to possibly have a touch and then bend it. Instead, he's gone first time and he's just hit it straight at the defender right in front of him. Could be a long throw here, though, for Alan Blakeman to put the ball into the box. In it goes from Blakeman.
It's met by Ellis. It's not away by Southport. Hewitt takes a touch, finds Blakeman, who goes back to him, and Hewitt does his man, sends him for a hot dog, hits it towards goal. It's so close. It's just wide. Oh, that's proper football, that from Craig Hewitt. He really did put the Southport player on his backside, and his finish was a curling one, very much like it was against Hereford, just wide.
Poor African, who I don't think he knew where he was then, as Hewitt skips past him on the edge of the box, tries to bend it into that far right-hand corner, but just a bit too much on it and it goes wide. Tom Moore sends it forward once again, looking for Slew. Goes over him. Tebow's in a foot race here with Ellis. Ellis does well to clear it out for a throw.
Still goalless here at Hague Avenue. Craig Hewitt's been the man making things tick for Chorley in the last 5 or 10 minutes. He's just had a chance and put it just wide. And look again there, Calverley can't believe that he's not come away with the ball. Advantage played in favour
really
of
well.
Southport.
It's a good shot. It's a good
The
save.
goal, and Stephen Drench again. That's a really good stop from Drenchy, and firing for the corner.
Yeah, he's looked sharp here, Stephen Drench stepping in. Yet another corner for Southport. Hilton's over once again to take it. It'll be an outswinger. Unless he opts to go short to Ganua.
Comes that corner, it's deep, it's headed away by Ellis, then flicked by Clark, back in by Ganua, and it was Adrian Thibault trying to
Blakeman
finish it
sends
off
it
for
long.
Southport, but he couldn't. Chester have a penalty against Alfreton Town.
Ambitious ball that by Hilton. It goes all the way through to Drench.
Kingston Town have taken the lead against Worksop Town on the road. And Chester have converted from the spot. Goals going in elsewhere, National League North, but yet to be broken here at Hague Avenue. As we're closing on half-time, Minihan puts his foot for it again. It's another long ball, met by Pratt. Ganua puts pressure on Blakeman, but Summerfield gets it, does well, finds Hewitt. Little 1-2 between the pair of them. The former Kidderminster midfielder goes back to Hewitt, does well again. Left-hand side, edge of the box, finds Tom Carr, takes a touch.
It's fouled there, Tom Carr, by the looks to me.
Carvely's done brilliantly to keep hold of the ball. Henley's done it. After all that, he ends up back with Craig Hewitt on the left, and he's given the ball away, and Southport survive.
What for all the world there, as if Tom Carr was brought down in the box, but referee wave play on. Newer switches the play.
Made it 2-0 against Scarborough, sorry. But yeah, I think you're right, Ewan. For me, it looked like it was an all but certain foul here, though. Slew tries to cross it with the outside of the boot, ends up being more of a shot and straight into the arms of Steve Drench in goal. Got to be careful, though. He took it out of his hands then. The Southport player was right behind him. I thought he might try and stick a leg in. Slew's done well here, though, for Southport down the left-hand side. He's been another threat for them. Puts it across the face. Pratt has to clear it. And yet another corner in favour of our hosts. Hilton, the man, over to take it. Ball in hand. Ganua is offering the short option. Bodies all over it. Drench is being pulled up. Left and right. Arms raised from Hilton. Arms raised from Steve Drench. Here comes the delivery. It's deep. It's punched away very well, actually, by Steve Drench. George Pratt tries to clear his lines, but doesn't clear them very well, and Southport will have a throw. Ticking on towards the 45th minute. Let's see how many minutes we're going to get at the end of this first half. I'd say at least 2 or 3. Let's see if I'm right. Hewitt, though, picks up the pieces from that throw, and 1 added minute only. 1 minute and maybe one more chance for Chorley. Hewitt's got it down the left-hand side. He's got 4 Southport players coming towards him. Summerfield takes a touch, does well to fend off Ganua. Calverley, the skipper for the night, has it. Kedwin Scott scored for South Shields. That's the other episode of the South Shield bingo card ticked off. Surely looking to try and finish the first half with a flourish, but give the ball away from Calverley, and it's Hilton. It's 2-on-2. The 27th is miles offside. Hilton lays it off to the man who was offside. Still alive. It's off the line. It's off the line quite brilliantly. I'm not sure who it was, Ewan, but somehow it's off the line.
I think it looks as though it may have been Mark Ellis on the cover there on the line. I'm not too sure, though. Looks for all the world there that Ganua, when the ball broke to in the box, that he's going to finish it off, but couldn't place it past the player on the line, and it will be another corner for Southport, which will probably be the last action here in the first half. It's Ganua over the corner this time. Hilton's gone short. It's an in-swinger, and it goes. It's a good ball. It's punched away by Drench, and it's cleared away by Tom
Drench
Carr.
again, and that'll do it for the opening 45. Action in both boxes in the opening half, Ewan, but no goals as yet. We'll be back very shortly go and grab a brew or a biscuit, whatever you fancy. We'll be back very shortly. Welcome back, everybody. It's game time. The energy levels are high here at Hague Avenue for the second half of this evening's game. Goalless at the break, as I said, plenty of action in both boxes, Ewan, but both teams unable to break the deadlock, hoping for a different outcome, particularly from a Chorley point of view in the second 45.
Yeah, as we alluded to really in the first half, got 3 opportunities in particular, one from Adam Henley, one from Tom Carr, and one from Matt Cal.
Let's do it! Here we have Oren Willis here commentating on the wild wrestling music choice from Southport. It's got the place rocking.
Sure, Cody Rhodes will be proud of that one.
Doesn't look like there's going to be any change at the break, Ewan, but from Chorley's point of view, I don't think they can take too much discouragement, if you like, from that first half performance. The only real heart in the mouth moment was that one right on half time where, but for the heroics of Mark Ellis, it was very nearly Southport who walked in with a final kick of the first half thinking, we're perfectly placed, but no. Goalless at the moment, and the rest of the music is over, and we're ready to get ourselves back underway. So Chorley going to be kicking towards the Chorley faithful in this in the final 45, whereas Stephen Drent will have the Southport faithful to combat against Luke Summerfield with the ball at his feet. Now going to make a change, Southport, at half time. It's
Murphy Worrell off, I think.
Edwards on in place of Murphy Worrell.
Well, Craig Hewitt did have the beating of Murphy Worrell for the vast majority of that first half there, so I'm not too surprised with that change.
Yeah. Got another one. Off and running for the second half here. So Callum Edwards on, Paul Murphy Worrell off.
First bit of action for the second half there. Tom Moore launched it out for a throw-in following a Luke Summerfield ball over the top. Summerfield comes short here for Blakeman. Blakeman opts to go long though.
Long throw, Blakeman, right-hand side, over towards Ellison Pratt, off the back of Pratt, and Summerfield will dig out a cross. He's come for it, Renshaw, and Ellis was caught. They haven't cleared the ball just yet. Hilton's got it. George Pratt's staying up.
Minahan goes long.
Yeah, again, Southport played it long, and again nearly came